Ready Player One, which is written and directed by Steven Spielberg, and it's based on a novel by Ernest Cline that came out back in 2011, I think. So basically, Ready Player One is set in the year 2045, and the Earth is falling apart, so people escape to this virtual reality known as the Oasis. The creator of the Oasis dies, so he sets up the challenge for all users, and whoever wins gets their fortune. So basically, it's kind of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory meets The Matrix. Now, this is one of my most anticipated films of the year. I really loved the trailers, I really enjoyed the book, and it's also directed by the greatest filmmaker of all time, Steven Spielberg. Before I really dive into this review, I just want to say in no way, shape or form I'm comparing it to the book, because at the end of the day, I like to judge a film by itself, not the source material that it came from. And besides, I read the book and there's a lot of differences. Now, straight off the bat, I enjoyed the hell out of Ready Player One. It was fun, it was exciting, and it was such a blast. Now, if you've seen the trailers of Ready Player One, you've probably seen things from movies, TV, comic books, music, any kind of media. Whether it's the DeLorean from Back to the Future, video game characters such as Halo and Tracy, or the sets from The Shining. Ready Player One is more than just a celebration of pop culture, especially from the 80s. It's more of a celebration of imagination. Who knew a fight between Mechagodzilla and Gunman and Iron Giant would be so awesome? Now, Steven Spielberg was the perfect director for this. He's pretty much done every genre. He's done serious films such as Lincoln and Schindler's List. He's done commercial films, whether it's like Minority Report or Catch Me If You Can. My favourite kind of Spielberg movies are the ones with that quintessential magical adventure to it, like Indiana Jones or Close Encounters of the Third Kind and E.T. And Ready Player One has that quintessential magical adventure to it. The action scenes themselves are just so memorable. No one captures a chase sequence or a race sequence like Spielberg. There's only very few directors that I know that can master one scene. He shifts characters and vehicles and weaponry in one frame. He handles so much in one shot. The only thing I would say that I didn't like from Ready Player One is that some of the plot is quite thin, and some of the protagonists, you probably know who they are, they're just very shallow compared to the book. I'm not comparing it to the book, I'm just making a statement. But overall, Ready Player One is the nerdiest movie I've seen in years. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's enjoyably divergent, and it speaks to the nerd inside of us.